originated in the Italian Renaissance courts of the 15th to 16th century. This period of great cultural change and discovery was the foundation for many types of art forms, including ballet. After the creation of court ballet by the Italian aristocrats, ballet traveled from Italy to France through Catherine de' Medici. Through her influence as well as the monetary influence of the royal courts of Italy and France, ballet developed even further. Because ballet was mostly funded by royal money, ballets were developed by and for the aristocracy. In 1573, the first court ballet premiered, Ballet de Polonaise. Roughly translated, this means Ballet of the Polish. Indeed, the ballet was commissioned by de' Medici to welcome the Polish ambassadors to Paris. Ballet continued to evolve in French courts. During the 17th century, King Louis XIV, a dancer himself, founded the Académie Royale de Musique, otherwise known as the Paris Opera. As a result, the long-withstanding history of ballet and opera began, and the first professional ballet company was created, the Paris Opera Ballet. Until the 18th century, ballet was just another aspect of French opera. Some of the most successful opera ballets were André Campra's L'Europe Galante and Jean-Philippe Rameau's Les Ans Galants. The dancers of the opera became renowned throughout Europe, and the public began to grow increasingly interested in ballet itself. Around the 1770s, ballet began to break away from its home at the Paris Opera. Many artists were experimenting with ballet d'action, weaving theatrics and narratives with ballet. Ultimately, another Frenchman, Jean-Georges Nouvel, established ballet d'action on a global scale as a new basis for ballet artistry in works such as Médée et Jason. Noverre was appointed by Queen Marie Antoinette as the new ballet master at the Paris Opera. The influence of ballet d'action immediately permeated throughout the Paris Opera Ballet. After the French Revolution, the ballet became unlinked from the aristocratic courts of France. As a result, opera's popularity declined and ballet's popularity increased, not only in France but in other European areas as well. During this time, the first celebrated ballets, like the Carnival of Venice, were created. In 1815 came the defeat of Napoleon and another significant change in the culture of the public. The wealthy middle class was rising in Paris, increasing attendance at the theater. The nature of ballet changed as well, evolving with the new intellectual movement, Romanticism. Towards the end of the 19th century, the world center of ballet moved from Paris to St. Petersburg and was again financed by the aristocratic courts of Russia. Some of the most noteworthy balletic collaborations happened during this time, the most famous being Marius Petipa and Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. Petipa choreographed numerous ballets of his own, with original music scores by Tchaikovsky. Most of these ballets still survive in ballet repertoires today. The Sleeping Beauty, Swan Lake, The Nutcracker, La Bayadere, and Ramonda are all some of these same ballets. The strength and technique of the ballet dancers also grew. The Imperial Ballet took great pride in the training of its dancers, much of which became the foundation of technique in the 20th and 21st century. In 1907, after the fall of the Tsar, the Russian ballet moved back to France. Sergei Diaghilev created the Ballet Russe, which became one of the most influential ballet companies of the 20th century. It promoted unique artistic collaborations not only among choreographers, composers, and dancers, but fashion designers, painters, and other artists as well. The Ballet Russe commissioned work from artists such as Stravinsky, Debussy, Picasso, Matisse, and Coco Chanel. These groundbreaking collaborations reinvigorated the art of dance and gave many artists worldwide attention. The Ballet Russe influenced European and American audiences as well. As a result, ballet spread around the world with the formation of many new companies, including the Royal Ballet, American Ballet Theatre, San Francisco Ballet, and the New York City Ballet. As in the past, current events influence all aspects of the artistic world. In the 21st century, ballet is continuing to evolve, and this continual evolution is consistently pushing the art of dance to new heights.